There are a lot of artists outside in the world who can achieve the same award that we achieved today.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 award show winners who had their award taken away.
Do you sometimes look at what's going on today and saying, I lost my crown because of that, really?
For this list, we'll be looking at award recipients who were stripped of their honours due to controversy, a mistake, or a change of heart. Were these awards rightly rescinded? Let us know what you think in the comments. Number 10, Fred Berger, Jordan Horowitz and Mark Platt, 89th Academy Awards. When Warren Beatty hesitated to announce the Best Picture winner, everyone thought he was having a laugh.
Warren Beatty looks a little bewildered. More than 30 million Americans are watching
for Best Picture.
It's a live show, remember.
People also thought La La Land producer Fred Berger was joking around when he announced that they had actually lost. It quickly became clear to the room full of meme-worthy reactions that the unthinkable had happened.
So what was it like actually in the room?
In the room, it was shocking. Are they going to refuse to give up the Oscars? Is there going to be a riot in here?
Moonlight won Best Picture, and Damien Chazelle's musical had been wrongfully declared the victor due to an envelope mix-up, courtesy of PwC accountant Brian Cullinan. After basking in the sunlight for almost 2 minutes, Berger, Horowitz and Platt gracefully handed the Oscars to the Moonlight crew. Weirdly enough, this bittersweet moment somewhat mirrors the ending of La La Land, as the protagonists imagine what could have been before coming back to reality. Number 9, Patrika Darbo, 45th Daytime Creative Arts Emmy Awards. This American actress is known for her appearances on soap operas like The Bold and the Beautiful and Days of Our Lives.
So kudos to my fellow lady nominees, showing our dramatic versatility. Show us fear!
In addition to a Primetime Emmy for her work on Acting Dead, Darbo won a Daytime Emmy for her guest role on The Bay.
How do you feel when they finally called it and you found out that the show had won?
Well, we were all sitting there and heard it. It was kind of that.
The latter victory was unfortunately fleeting. A month after giving out the Emmy, it was determined that Darbo and fellow nominee Thomas Calabro had previously appeared on the show. They were thus deemed ineligible in the Guest Performer category, with Darbo having to give her Emmy back.
It was horrible.
See how good she is?
Yeah, I know. She just gets
give her
right
an Emmy.
into
Give her an
it.
Emmy. Look,
Oh wait,
come
give
on.
her another Emmy. Give her another one.
In a statement, Darbo expressed her disappointment and concern for the Emmy brand, suggesting that Natus pursue an outside audit of the award show submission and voting process to prevent future errors. Number 8, Bruce Willis, 42nd Golden Raspberry Awards. It's usually disappointing when an award is rescinded, but in this case it was a sign of respect. The die-hard actor was guaranteed a Golden Raspberry for worst performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie.
Now, Bruce Willis gets called on the ratty Razzie carpet for going through the motions in an astounding 8 low-budget movies in 1 year, while racking up millions.
8 of his films were nominated, with Cosmic Sin coming out on top, or bottom.
Operation Cosmic Sin is now a go. We're not going to wait for them to bring the fight to us. We're going to take it to them.
Better them than us.
While it was seemingly all in good fun, the Razzies had a change of tune days later, when it was announced that Willis would be retiring due to an aphasia diagnosis.
Hollywood has known few on-screen heroes tougher than Bruce Willis, and it's unclear just how long he's been fighting this condition, but now his family is sharing his diagnosis, saying they want to bring fans in.
In light of this heartbreaking news, the Razzies revoked Willis's 8 nominations and win, stating, "If someone's medical condition is a factor in their decision-making and or their performance, we acknowledge that that is not appropriate to give them a Razzie." Number 7, Chris Brown, Rihanna and Drake, 11th BET Awards. As shocking as the La La Land / Moonlight mix-up was, this sort of thing has happened a few times across various award shows. The 2011 BET Awards is among the most unique examples. The true winner was initially announced for the Coca-Cola Viewers' Choice Award, Chris Brown. Within seconds, presenter Tiffany Green awkwardly shifted gears, saying that Rihanna actually won. In Rihanna's absence, Drake accepted the award in confusion. Things came full circle towards the show's conclusion, as host Kevin Hart announced that they were right the first time. Brown won, which Green read on the tablet. Due to a human error though, the teleprompter read Rihanna. Ironically, Rihanna was up for a song entitled What's My Name. Well, her name definitely isn't Chris Brown.
Oh, nah, nah, what's my name? Oh, nah, nah, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name?
Number 6, George Stevens Jr. and Catherine Shields, 46th Primetime Creative Arts Emmy Awards. Revered for his work with the AFI and Kennedy Center Honors, George Stevens Jr. has won 14 Primetime Emmys.
The American Film Institute, something you created. What the significance of that?
Well, it was, film did not have the kind of broad respect that it really has today, as an art form.
For a period, he had 16. In 1994, he achieved 2 Emmys for the documentary George Stevens' D-Day to Berlin, which was produced using his father's footage from the Army Signal Corps.
This was World War II. And this is how we remember it. On film. Black and white motion picture film.
Editor Catherine Shields also picked up an Emmy for the film. Almost a decade earlier, though, Stevens Jr. allowed the BBC to use his dad's footage for another doc, D-Day to Berlin Newsnight Special.
Among the thousands of Allied troops crossing the Channel that morning was a Hollywood director called George Stevens.
The BBC documentarians didn't learn about Stephen Jr.'s film until 2019. They contacted the TV Academy, which determined that due to the shared footage, Stephen Jr.'s documentary wasn't eligible. After almost 26 years, the 3 Emmys were revoked. Number 5, Vanessa Williams, 57th Miss America pageant. Vanessa Williams would go down as the first African American to be crowned Miss America. Williams had only 2 months left in her reign when news broke that Penthouse had acquired leaked nude photos of her, which the magazine intended to publish. The photos had been taken years before the pageant, and Penthouse hadn't received Williams' approval to use them.
I said, I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry. We have no idea what's going to happen. I was stupid, and I took some pictures, and apparently they're coming out. And my parents said, okay, well, we love you, and we'll deal.
Nevertheless, the Miss America organization gave Williams 3 days to step down. Although some encouraged her to fight it, Williams decided to relinquish her title to runner-up Suzette Charles.
I do officially relinquish my title as Miss America 1984 to the Miss America pageant.
That resignation, the first and only in the pageant's 95-year history.
The scandal thankfully didn't derail Williams' career, as she continued to enjoy success as an actress and singer. Williams also returned to judge Miss America 2016, where she received an overdue apology.
On behalf of today's organization, I want to apologize to you and to your mother, Miss Helen Williams.
Number 4, Kevin Spacey, 45th International Emmy Awards. After several nominations for his work on House of Cards, it was announced in June 2017 that Kevin Spacey would be honored with the International Emmy Founders Award.
Look at that winning smile, those trusting eyes. I latched onto him early on and made myself vital.
Spacey's once esteemed reputation collapsed 4 months later when Anthony Rapp accused him of an altercation that allegedly occurred 31 years earlier.
Spacey said he didn't remember the encounter with Rapp, but apologized for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. His representative confirms Spacey is now seeking unspecified treatment.
Following several similar reports, the International Academy of Television Arts and Sciences stated that they'd be rescinding Spacey's Emmy, which was to be presented in November. Not long after, Netflix officially fired Spacey, who has since faced additional accusations. It wouldn't be the last time the International TV Academy revoked an award over sexual misconduct. Upon resigning as New York's governor in 2021, Andrew Cuomo was stripped of the Emmy he received amid COVID's peak.
What an honor and pleasant surprise during these hard times. I thank the International Academy and Bruce Paisner for this incredible award.
Number 3, Robert Cohen and Alex Grassoff, 41st Academy Awards. Given how many celebrities have recently fallen from grace, the Academy's policy on revoking Oscars has sparked various discussions.
It's not widely expected that the Academy is going to revoke his Oscar. This is not something that the Academy has done in its history, taking back an Oscar, an acting Oscar, after one was awarded.
While controversial members like Harvey Weinstein have been expelled, the Academy generally avoids repealing awards. In over 90 years, there's only been one instance where a film officially won and the Academy had to take the Oscar back. In 1969, Robert Cohen and Alex Grassoff picked up Best Documentary Feature for Young Americans.
I'd like to congratulate each one of you on making it through auditions and being invited back today. You represent some 350 high schools and colleges in Southern California.
A month later, the Academy realized that the choir doc made its debut in 1967, missing the eligibility cutoff. Journey into Self, which came in second place, was thus given the Oscar instead.
What is it like to be oneself? What are other people like when they are themselves?
According to Grassoff's wife Madeline, they slept with the Oscar the first night, and giving it back was painful. Number 2, Bill Cosby, 12th Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. In 2009, Bill Cosby was considered America's dad and a certified comedy legend. Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld, and former co-star Felicia Rashad were in attendance to honor Cosby when he was presented with the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor.
Dr. Bill Cosby receiving the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor at the Kennedy Center. The genius behind so much iconic comedy in rare form as always.
It's shocking how much can change in 5 years. Around this time, numerous sexual misconduct accusations directed at Cosby came to light. By 2018, when he was found guilty, Cosby had been stripped of several accolades, including his honorary degrees, his statue in the Television Academy's Hall of Fame, and the Mark Twain Prize. Cosby was released almost 3 years into his sentence thanks to Pennsylvania's Supreme Court, but don't expect the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts to return his award.
Tonight, Bill Cosby is a free man, his conviction tossed out, his record wiped clean.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Milli Vanilli, 32nd Annual Grammy Awards. The R&B duo Milli Vanilli holds a dubious honor in Grammy history, marking the only occasion where the Recording Academy resorted to taking the award back. Rob Pilatus and Fab Morvan seemingly hit the ground running with their album Girl You Know It's True, winning the Grammy for Best New Artist.
And the Best New Artist is Milli Vanilli.
9 months later, it was reported that the duo didn't provide their vocals for the album, which producer Frank Farian confirmed.
Milli Vanilli's producer announced to the world neither Rob Pilatus nor Fab Morvan had sung a single note on any of their hits.
This wasn't an isolated incident, as Milli Vanilli also lip-synced when they performed at the Grammys that year.
Yes, you know it's true. I love you.
Not only did the Recording Academy overwhelmingly vote to revoke their award, but an Oakland mother filed a lawsuit, feeling everyone who bought an album deserved a refund. Seriously? Girl, you know it's true.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.